Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the MGM Grand Garden Arena here at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, CANELO Promotions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View, with the main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing in a super welterweight special attraction. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, it's showtime! Ladies and gentlemen, here is the WBA Super Welterweight Champion of the world, known as the American Dream, introducing Erislandy Lara! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of the exciting young stars of boxing today. Demos la bienvenida al joven orgullo de Guadalajara y todo a México. Here is the former unified super welterweight champion of the world, introducing Saúl CANELO Alvarez.
Gentlemen, you had your instructions in the dressing room. Only thing I'm going to tell you now is when I say pare, stop, that's what I want you to do. Stop punching, no tire golpes, fuera limpio. Okay? Mr. Lara, Mr. Álvarez. Gentlemen, vamos a hacer esto.
Huge crowd in attendance, many of them on their feet in anticipation for this much anticipated fight. According to show stats, Canelo connects on 52% of his power punches, the highest among track fighters. But conversely, Lara, their opponents land only 20% of their punches, third lowest among track fighters. The high-octane offense of Canelo, but the slick and sturdy defense of Lara. Al Bernstein, something's got to give.
I'll tell you what, there's electricity in this building. I've been around for 35 years in boxing, and I know it when I see it. There's a lot of electricity here. Well-anticipated fight.
At featherweight, and of course on Showtime pay-per-view, we brought you Danny Garcia defeating Lucas Matisse, and Lara off to a start here as he pops Canelo.
Yeah, I think he wanted to give Canelo a false impression at first, but then he's obviously going back to implementing the game plan.
And immediately Lara utilizing that vaunted footwork.
That's the thing, you missed it. Canelo's got to do a better job of setting up power, because it's just not Angulo in front of him tonight.
And that was the question, Paulie. He did show well against Mayweather especially, but against Erislandy Lara, he'll have to be very cognizant. He has to do a good job of cutting off that ring.
Lara's a crafty guy, a southpaw stance. A lot of things make Lara a difficult opponent.
From the southpaw stance, nice right hand to the breadget basket by the Cuban fighter.
So far, jabs only from one guy, and that's Lara.
And a lead left hook to the body by Canelo.
Ronnie Shields made the point that it will be so much more difficult for Canelo.
And of course, largely partisan crowd for Canelo will react to everything he throws, but a good combination by Lara that tags Canelo in the face. The crowd will respond to anything Canelo does. But another nice combination, showcasing his speed and fluidity as Erislandy Lara.
Well, you know what it is? Canelo's not a slow guy, but the problem is he's not as fast on the trigger. Yeah. It's like the old gunslingers. You know, you might be quick here, but it's the guy who pulls the trigger faster. And that's a different kind of speed in and of itself. It's a timing speed.
Another crisp combination through the high guard by Lara. So a great start for the slick Cuban here in Sin City. Round two. Strong start for Erislandy Lara. Has been well documented, Al. He's not facing El Perro tonight. Erislandy Lara, one of the most technically gifted boxers.
So Lara's defense is basically his movement. That's really true.
Off balance.
Like Angulo, he can hit him. So far, he's not been able to corner him.
And now Canelo able to, the crowd reacting feverishly, and Lara's able to sneak that sniper like right through the guard.
Yep. Just to keep Lara busy on the outside, because you got to keep them busy even if they're not landing. Oh, good catch and shoot combination by Lara.
An amazing atmosphere here in the fight capital of the world. A minute and a half remaining in the second. Canelo now clinches, smothering. Canelo, never known as the most fleet of foot, but now walking down Lara. Lara looking to keep him at bay with the jab.
Lara using just enough movement.
Nice right hand to the body by Canelo. Another right hand targeting the midsection.
And he's better off trying to get to the body first. And Lara will not be an easy target to the head in the beginning of the fight.
Lara utilizing that deft footwork with 30 seconds now remaining in the second round. Canelo needs to cut him off as he leads with that left hook. Lara snaps a jab, follows with the straight left. Canelo leads with a right hand. Lara motions to the referee. Round number 3 underway. Canelo's 46th professional bout, and yet hasn't faced many left-handed fighters. Fellow Mexican lefty Ricardo Cano, and so somewhat surprising as he misses that just whistled by the chin of Erislandy Lara. Lara sticks the deft jab, follows with a straight left down the middle. Double jab from the Cuban.
Lara is not going to be an easy target to the head. I think Lara also trying to frustrate Canelo with the footwork, you know, and see if Canelo can remain patient and not step outside himself.
Over Alfredo Angulo, and now Lara just sticking to the game plan. Fires off an economical 1-2 combination.
I don't think too many chances with a big puncher like Canelo, so we'll see how when the fight progresses.
Lara's trainer, Ronnie Shields, told us that Lara's the master of making you adapt to his style.
And right now that 5-inch reach advantage for Lara is serving him well also.
There's a straight left.
Moves around again, and then he'll set and throw that 1-2. He baits Canelo into it, and Canelo just walking him down instead of cutting the ring off.
Yeah, he's just leading Canelo all over this ring, chewing up the real estate.
And again, this is what I mean by setting traps.
You already see evidence of maybe why.
Yeah. Lara is a very difficult guy to deal with.
Facing a Mexican icon in front of a crowd that favored the Mexican.
Canelo unloads with a couple of right hands. There's a nice combination. Now Canelo beginning to find his range.
He was trying to plod forward earlier, but now he's actually making an effort to get these hands off.
Canelo works the body.
Lara being smart, though, trying to smother it. You know, he'll take the offensive attack.
Combination.
Even if he gives around the way, it seems like Lara is okay as long as he slows Canelo.
So as we talk about one of the keys for Canelo being that body work, and thus far he's got a huge advantage. Midway point of round 4.
Twice as many punches as Lara and has landed more.
I wonder what Lara will do because right now it's been his best offensive weapon.
Right hand to the body.
And it shows you that Lara, despite probably losing this round, is not panicking. He's still sticking to the game plan.
Great point.
One of their 2 common opponents, Austin Trout, thinks that Lara can and will do everything that Floyd Mayweather did to Canelo because he won't be trying to mix it up as much as Mayweather did. Oh, there's a good combination by Lara.
Wow, he put a lot of whip on that hook. And he tried it again there. See, there's the quick snap out left hand to kind of show it, and then
straight left by Lara. Find Lara, left hook to the body. There's the body work by Canelo.
That body work, I think, is bothering Lara a little bit.
And that body work continues. There's the combination again through the Alvarez when it comes to the body work. And there's a left hook to the liver. Another left hook.
Lara is going to have to do a good job of countering these body shots. They could have an effect on Lara as the fight progresses.
Straight right hand through the guard by Canelo. Canelo with a huge edge in this round as we are coming up on the final 60 seconds.
Left hand of Erislandy Lara. Yeah, exactly. He's got to use his jab a little bit.
An electric atmosphere for this battle between the 2 top 154-pounders, Canelo Alvarez and Erislandy Lara, getting it on.
Was able to put together some very good punches. Now, using the right hook, and that is a great weapon for him. There's a left hand that didn't string, right on the belt line.
That's a high belt. All right, we are set for round number 6 between Erislandy Lara, the defensive specialist, the product of the powerhouse Cuban national team, and Canelo Alvarez, wanting to establish himself as not only a mega box office attraction, but one of the best fighters in the sport. One of the reasons he went outside of his comfort zone to really goad Canelo into taking this fight out.
Yeah, Canelo said
you got to try to be physical with the slick boxer.
Right.
Maybe try to frustrate him a little bit, because otherwise the boxer will frustrate you if you're the pressure guy.
It's a styles clash, Alan. That's what makes this fight so intriguing.
Canelo out of fatigue.
And we're 45 seconds away from the midway point of this 12-round non-title affair. Again, contract weight of 155 pounds. Canelo. And now Canelo just going to work on the bodies. He finally grabs a hold of Erislandy Lara.
Lara trying to be smart there and smother. Good job by Canelo to not accept that smother, to continue to try to work despite the smother attempt by Lara.
Mega main event scheduled for 12 rounds. Once he puts his hands on him, he thinks he's going to cover up and go to the ropes. Canelo said it would be up to him to make the fight.
Thrown 10 more punches than Lara. He probably wanted to be a little more active.
And Canelo walking Lara down here in round 7. Lara with the head movement, the feints, and now fires off a combination.
That was an example right there. Canelo was in punching range. He watched Lara and he didn't get off. Canelo has chances to be first when he finally traps Lara. He's got to do a good job of being first, because you don't want to waste the chances when you do trap your opponent.
There's another double left hand. Lara comes back with a straight left that bounces off Canelo's shoulder. Lead left hand by Canelo.
Because Lara moves, he hasn't been able to get the second one.
Oh, cut over the right eye of Erislandy Lara.
Right eye, punch.
Being a stoppage because of it.
And for the first time, he's kind of staying against the ropes there, even though he lands a nice combination.
It's been a spirited affair thus far between Canelo Alvarez and Erislandy Lara. Both of them wearing the marks of this battle thus far.
Well, we talked in the keys about the uppercut. When he throws that punch, he's very effective, and that was a beauty.
Round 8 is underway. Canelo Alvarez started boxing at the age of 13. He turned pro as a precocious 15-year-old.
Some interesting drama now. Not only did Canelo have a pretty good round in the last round, the cut is a big factor.
Oh, good shot by Canelo.
And he continues to invest in the body and pace, slowing down a bit.
The body work too.
The body
Canelo
work, that's
invested
right.
in the body very early in the fight.
The very active Lara. There's a combination. Lara flashing the jab, but you're right, Al. Not throwing a lot of punches, and he absorbs another punch to the gut. Canelo has. Lara feigning a bit, coming over the top. Fundamental, one of the most effective weapons in the game, Al, the jab.
All right, he was just examined by Dr. Damon Zavala, and the doctor has told me that the cut is very deep on his right eye, but as of now, he does not feel at this moment it is a threat at all.
Appreciate it, Jim. Thank you very much. Opening 30 seconds of the 9th.
And you know, it's interesting. Most of the punches that Canelo has landed in this, but in this case, they've been a lot of clean punches to the body.
There's a right hand to the body by Canelo. Lead left cross by the south. Unable to get on track. He's utilizing the footwork.
Canelo starting to find the range a little better, getting off more punches.
There's a combination that scored for Lara.
They thought in the Lara camp
That doesn't, although he is getting busier, but now Canelo working the body. Blood streaming down the right side of Lara's face as Canelo digs away at the body. And the red-headed Mexican throws and Erislandy Lara of the night.
and you have to acknowledge they will be partisan for you, but he's doing some good work.
Beautiful combination.
Lara's got to do that catch and shoot again. He's got it there. He did it there. Offense to offense transition.
And attack to the head. Served him well. The second half.
Got to create doubt.
The ebb and flow of boxing on display in Las Vegas.
He caused him to slip a little bit. Well, or the wetness in the corner.
And round number 10 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Canelo Alvarez in the black with orange. Erislandy Lara in the white, red, and blue. Mauro Ranallo, Al Bernstein, Paulie Malignaggi ringside. Downstairs.
Early on, oh, good goal.
Beautiful. Canelo taking the fight to Erislandy Lara just as he expected would be his task.
You made an interesting point there, Mauro, as we see the scoring of Steve Farha.
We expected a close fight, Al, and that's exactly what we're getting to, but you mentioned something about me.
You did, because he was on working that body and working on this side. Robert Burke.
Lara's having himself a good round so far, guys.
Lara coming back with another combination. combination to the head. Canelo parried the jab, but ate the left. 45 seconds left in the round. Canelo, there's a left hook to the body. And he is also continuing to target the head, although he got jacked there. It has been just as advertised between Canelo Alvarez and Erislandy Lara.
An important one perhaps for him, maybe a comeback one. Throwing combinations, the exact combination that Ronnie Shields asked for. The 1-2, and then later on in the round, using that rangefinder jab to land this straight left hand and then following up with the jab.
Number 11. And Paulie, despite the fact that Canelo has had some success to the body, Erislandy Lara still doing a good job.
Yeah, you know, he had himself a good comeback round because for a few rounds he had looked like he was starting to slow down. So good comeback for Lara.
Enough maybe to cut off that ring.
Well, I'll tell you an important number. Lara has outlanded Alvarez 48-8 coming into this round in terms of jabs. And while we expected he might out-jab Canelo's not thrown enough jabs. When he's thrown more jabs, he's been effective.
Hitting and not getting hit. And there, Canelo working the body again. But there comes back Lara. Midway point of the 11th.
With Lara, certainly they're rooting for Canelo. They want
picking him off.
But it might be enough based upon his movement. I don't know.
There's another combination. A good job of avoiding Canelo's attack and actually scoring.
Yeah, he's boxed a very smart round. He's taking the crowd out of it.
Lara will show us that even when he is pushed against those ropes, he can wheel away and do some good work. You can see here.
Canelo's corner saying it's a close fight. Lara's Ronnie Shields, his trainer, saying that Canelo is desperate. He may very well need a knockout here in the 12th round to win the fight. It's been close, and maybe Canelo fully cognizant of that as he's on the attack. But Lara again using his footwork.
Remember, Lara may have lost the 12-round decision that he deserved against Williams, but he probably got
inside. A closely contested fight, but the crowd reacting to everything. Lara boxing a very effective fight and utilizing that footwork, and our unofficial scorer. Canelo works the body, but again, Erislandy Lara able to pivot away as we head into the final minute.
Canelo now also tired. He's accepting clinches as opposed to before he used to try to fight out of him.
Good point. Lara's footwork and defensive ability giving the edge, and there he connects on, picking off Canelo. There's a left hook to the body by Canelo as they clinch.
Lara is just so sharp, but at times Canelo is also able to muscle him and force in those body shots.
And we are going to the judges' scorecards. Canelo and Lara go the distance.
And Judge Levi Martinez scores about 117 to 1.